Hey guys, so today's video is a giant haul. I have so much stuff in front of me. I don't know if you guys can like see it, but it's everywhere and it's obnoxious, and I haven't used a lot of it because I kind of just was like focusing on showing it to you guys. So I'm going to do my best to get through this as fast as possible. I'm going to start off with the drugstore stuff in the beginning and then kind of high end at the end. So let's get into this because there's just no time to chat whatsoever. So the first thing that I was after when I was going to the drugstore was a ton of lip products. So L'Oreal and Maybelline both came out with these really cool matte kind of lip pencils. L'Oreal actually had some that were like shiny, but I believe that Maybelline came out with just matte ones. So I picked out a couple of colors I liked. Unfortunately, all of them are like open. Like basically Target customers at my Target like to open every single one of them, and because a lot of them were sold out, I was like, I have to take the opened one, so I'm gonna have to kind of sanitize them before I actually use them, but it's just really unfortunate. I took the least smudged ones because some of them were literally like, ugh, disgusting. So the ones that I'm gonna talk about first are the Maybelline ones because I like them a lot for their pigmentation. They're really nice. So I got a couple of colors. The first one is 45, I'm blushing. The next one's Oh My Magenta 40, and then the last one is 30. Partner in Crimson, which is really cute. I swatched these in store and I still have the swatches on my hand. They are not washing off no matter what makeup remover I take, so they are very, very pigmented, and I really like that about them because that means that it's going to be on my lips for a long time. The L'Oreal ones are a little less pigmented. It takes like a little bit more of a push to get a color, but I got the colors 108 Matter of Fact, which is a really beautiful kind of purple color. This other one is 102 She's So Matte, which is a beautiful kind of like an everyday color. And then the last one is my favorite. It is Lackey Charm, but this one's a shiny one, which I'm kind of sad about because I wish it was a little bit more matte, because this seems like a color that I would wear every day, and why is it lacquer or whatever it's called? But yeah, it was just so funny. They're like basically the same thing from two different brands. But yeah, I would go around looking at the colors more than I would at the formula because I like both of the formulas. They're doable, so it's up to you guys. And then I got two lipsticks from Maybelline. This one is Burgundy Blush, which is a matte, but it's pretty much like a dark brown. It's almost the same color as what I'm wearing right now, but more brown. I love the smell of Maybelline lipsticks, but I picked this up because I thought, oh, you know what, I don't have enough dark lips. Side note, I do. It's a problem. The next one is a brand new color that just came out. It's called Clay Crush, and it is beautiful. It's a really nice kind of warm toned everyday lip color. I think that when it comes to fall, I really love orange colors on my lips that are like an orangey nude, something that's a little bit warmer than cool toned. So I'm really excited to play around with that because that might actually look really good on my skin tone because I never can find nude colors that look good. Then I also, as always, whenever L'Oreal comes out with something, Maybelline does too. They kind of just come out with the same things over and over again. So they have these things called mascaras, and did you see that? It almost like flew in my hands. They took their like famous mascaras, which is like the Falsies and Voluminous, and they kind of did like a primer thing. So, wow, I rock it life. This one actually is not, like, it's just one-sided, but it looks like it's two-sided, which is kind of weird. But this one has a push-up cup brush, which is like, it's weird. It says push-up cup, like, what is this, a bra? No, it's for my falsies, but, I mean, for my mascara, for my lashes. What am I saying? Ah! But yeah, like, it's just, I don't know, I want to test it out. I want to see if it really pushes up my lashes, because, you know, I wear push-up bras, no shame in that. It helps, you know, a lot, so if it helps lashes, we're gonna do that too. Then Voluminous Superstar, I really love the Voluminous Carbon Black and the Voluminous Falsies Fiber Lashes. Like, those are some of my favorites. Like, I have them right here. I always have them in my collection. There's never a time that I don't. So it's really interesting to see the primer and mascara thing. And I also really appreciate the fact that the picture here is not false eyelashes. Because normally whenever they have a product, it's always stupid false eyelashes on there. And I'm like, that's not real. Like, mascaras always have fake, like, advertisements, and it pisses me off so much. Drugstore. What else is drugstore? And the next two products are actually from Rimmel, and these are two lip glosses. I heard a couple of people talking about them, so I was like, oh my gosh, I need to totally pick them up. And the first one is called, ooh, it says Oh La La, or Ooh La La. It's probably Ooh La La. I don't know why I said Oh La La. Okay, and then the other one's called Snog, which is like a really beautiful kind of like everyday color. I'm so excited! I also picked up, well, these two are from the Essie line. I got them from the Essie fall launch party that I went to, and the color that I'm wearing on my nails right now, everyone's been asking me on Snapchat and everything. By the way, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat. You literally get like the hilarious side of me. Like, I am nuts sometimes, especially when studying. But I also show you guys firsthand what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. But this color is in the lobby, and I think it is amazing. It's like a purple, like, I love it. It looks so pretty. And this other one is called Leggy Legend, which, I mean, it's a gold. I don't know how much I'm going to like golds on my nails, but I'll try it probably later on in the season. But currently, I'm really about those dark nails, dark lips. Like, do you see me? I'm like a vampire. So I feel like that might be all that I picked up at the drugstore. It did cost a lot of money, though. Like, God forbid, these like 6 lipsticks. Oh, by the way, the L'Oreal ones were more expensive than the Maybelline ones, so I don't really know. I'd probably go for the Maybelline ones because they're cheaper, so. But, okay, moving on to high-end stuff. I have a couple of products that are just really quick, kind of just show you here and there. So, Lorac came out with their new Lorac Pro, like their metal and their matte palettes. It kind of reminds me of the Naked Basics kind of situation where they had like minis. But I really, really love these. And the thing is, the Lorac Pro Matte is a really nice palette. So if you don't own one of these matte palettes where it comes with like, you know, having the basics, then this is a really great palette. It depends on you whether or not you'd want something like this or the Naked Basics. But I will tell you that this one can create a lot more looks than the Naked Basics. The Naked Basics, most of the colors are very similar. And in this one you have cool toned and warm toned together, and I really appreciate that. So I think this is a really, like, really amazing palette if you don't have something like this already. But this other palette right here is the Lorac Metal Pro, and this one is perfect for fall. But this one I feel is more of like in addition to another palette. So if I were to do a makeup look, maybe I would use all these colors, but there's no mattes in here. They're all metallic. And so I like to use these kind of as a pop of color in other tutorials. So I might grab this palette and then add maybe amber all over the eyelid. So this is kind of like something that I would say is colors that you want to add into your other palettes. This is not something I would say get this and you can do all your makeup just using this. You can, but you're just going to be continuously a metallic like disco ball on your eyes, and I don't know how much you're into that, because I mean I am into that on Friday nights, but girl, it's not Friday night every night. The next thing I got was actually the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. They sent me this one and the Natural Eye Palette, which I've been using the Natural Matte for a while now, and I absolutely obsess over it. I love these colors. Again, it's another thing that sort of like the Lorac Pro palette, like it's a really good palette to have. I really, really like it. It's one of my basics. I took this on my trip with me when I went to Ukraine. I love it. The only thing is sometimes there's not enough dark colors in here, while this one has a lot of dark colors in there. So it's like, again, it's up to you, your comparison. Again, also look into the prices. I think this one might be cheaper, but you're also getting more eyeshadows in this one. But I really do like this one, especially as like a basics palette. But they're also really good drugstore alternatives for basics matte colors, so look into that as well. But this palette, literally no comparison. I absolutely obsess over this. I used to have the original one, which if you throw back when they had those big packages, like I don't know if you remember that, but that's the palette that I've been using. But they recently sent me the new one, like the smaller sized one. So they actually changed 2 of the colors in here, and I'm so happy they did, because those 2 other colors in the old palette, which I still have, are like they're so annoying. Like they're glitter all over the place. So I'm really happy that they changed it. And this is a palette if you are just starting off with makeup, or you don't have an eyeshadow palette, or you just want something that like if you have it, it's gonna make amazing eyeshadow looks. This is the one that I'll tell you I love, because it has a dark color up here. It has some really nice unique colors. This Silk Teddy color is amazing all over the lid. Push Up is a beautiful kind of taupey color that you can put all over the lid and just kind of mix it with like Cashmere Bunny in the crease. And Heaven is my absolute favorite by far crease, the highlight color for my eyebrow. And then Nudie is a new one that they added, which is amazing. So this palette is just overall one of my top like 5 of all time, because I started with it and I love it to this day. It's still one of those amazing palettes. So good job, Too Faced. Then I actually got eyebrow pencils, which I've been raving about my eyebrows on Snapchat, my vlog channel, everything. By the way, I'm vlogging every day in October, so make sure you go subscribe to I'm Just a Vlogger here on YouTube. I'm going to be vlogging every single day. You're going to be seeing my behind the scenes of a college girl's life who's also a YouTuber and trying to find an internship slash co-op. So it's just like a lot of stuff, so enjoy. You'll see me here right now in a vlog. Woo! But yeah, basically I got 2 Hourglass eyebrow pencils. They sent these to me and I am so impressed. I actually have never loved an eyebrow pencil as much as I love this one. I mean, I have used Anastasia's, but I just feel like it is so not right for my eyebrow shape. This one, again, it takes some getting used to because it's a different pencil kind of situation, but if you can see, it's angled, so it kind of looks like a triangle. So I really like the fact that I can just go and like draw it, and the tip on one side is a lot thinner than the other side. It just works so beautifully, and it's not too like if you touch it, it doesn't melt in your eyebrow. It like you have to push into it, and it looks really nice, and it just gives a really, I don't know what it is. It's like magic. It like applies it really nicely. But these are really expensive, so you have to consider what it is that's like important to you, but they're definitely something I really love, and the spoolie on the other side is amazing, so I'm really in love. I've actually watched a couple of other YouTubers videos on these because I wanted to see if I was the only one that was like really impressed with them, but a lot of people were, so I was like, whoo, I'm not the only one. Okay, so then I have a palette from Butter London. Absolutely obsessed with this, guys. I was not expecting to be as shocked as I was with this. The quality of this, Butter London, if you don't know, they're actually a nail polish brand, and they have a new line that they sent me recently. This is Statement Piece, which is really, really beautiful. One of my favorites is It's Vintage because it is just so like fall. Does this not scream fall? It screams fall. Then there are 2 colors. I actually posted this on Instagram a while ago to help you guys, and I needed you to help me decide what I wanted to paint my nails. This one's called I'm on the List. This is one of those perfect nail colors. Like, I think that everybody should own a color like this. Something that's a little frosty and a little bit more pink. This one's more of like a French nail kind of thing. It's nude stilettos, so it's not as pigmented. It's more of like to take it and then apply the white tip later on. Then there's this disco nap. Disco nap. That's what I do when I go to the disco. I take a nap. But it's like a glittery black. I don't know if you can see it. It's really beautiful. Oh, look, I got a text message. I should probably reply to that person. This one is called Lust or Must. Phone, I'm doing a video. Shut up. But this one is more like olive and brown. I don't know how much I'm going to wear this one on my nails. It's not something I'm used to, but I'll see how much I like it. But I really love Butter London's nail polishes. Like, they're an investment because they're a little more pricey, but they last longer on my nails. And I just overall really like them. Like, Essie and Butter London are my 2 favorites. But as I was saying, they came out with lip products recently. Like, I've been obsessing over their lip products. I did a giveaway of them earlier. They are just so amazing with their makeup, and I'm so proud. But they came out with this eyeshadow palette that I was not expecting to love, because normally when people start makeup, like, it's like, okay, like, good job. But they infused primer into these, so without primer, they are so unbelievably pigmented. And this palette is just so beautiful because it has mattes and shimmers and a really, as I told you, in the natural eye palette, I really love that cream colored tone for my eyebrow highlight, and they have a similar color to that and like a good blending color. Like, this is a perfect palette kind of situation, and this is called Natural Charm. It's really nice. The mirror is really nice. It has a nice weight to it. And then there's addition to those, you can pick different colors, and they're actually replaceable. So for you, say you're going on a trip, say it's New Year's, and you're like, hey, I don't need this green shade in here, and I don't want this peachy shade in here. Instead, I want blue tones because I'm gonna go party. They're replaceable. You can take these eyeshadows out and put these in. How amazing is that? And it's so great because if you want just this palette, but you want another set. This one, by the way, is called Moody Blues, and this one's called Fancy Flutter. Fancy Flutter has one color that I'm obsessed with. I actually broke it a little bit. Oh, there we go. But this color right here is amazing. It's like a blue with like, it's like, it reminds me of Satin Taupe from MAC, but like with a blue undertone instead of like a greenish one. So I'm just impressed. I'm overall impressed. So impressed. Then Laura Geller sent me their lipsticks, and these are actually really, really cool. So first one is called Broadway Plum. It is a really beautiful fall color. By the way, the details on these lipsticks are amazing, and the packaging is super cool because they're like magnetic. So it's like, ready? Ah! So they're super fancy. Then this one is called Bleecker Street Peach, which is super peachy. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Tribeca Tan seems like a nice, again, a warm toned nude, which is really great for fall, something that I'm really excited about. Then this one is called Mulberry Street, one of my favorite colors. It's like a deep raspberry tone. It's so pretty and something that I think is really girly. This last one, I guess, is called Madison Ave Pink, which I probably won't wear until the spring because it is a really bright kind of pink, but again, very nice, high quality colors. I actually swatched them before and I really like them as well. Then I got a couple of stuff from Merle Norman, which, if you know, I'm a big fan of Merle Norman. This is called Passion. This is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. It's something that is like a little frosty, but it's like deeper than your natural nude. This is called Embrace. It's more of a matte, but it is a pink, but it's kind of like a berry toned. It's nice for every day. I wouldn't call it really a fall lip color, like with darkness, but it's a really good everyday one. And then this was my favorite. It's called Sweetie. It's a really beautiful, again, warm toned nude, which is really, really pretty in the fall time especially. They also came out with two eyeshadow palettes that I'm obsessed with. The first one is called Love Letter, and this one is called Daydreamer. They just seem like really good for every day. They have a good amount of mattes. This one right here, which is called Love Letter, is more matte tones than it is shimmers, which I really like about fall. And then this one is Daydreamer, which has a lot of semi-matte and luminous colors. But again, really, really pretty palettes. So then Lancome sent me their like new eyeliners and a mascara that came out recently apparently. So Hypnose Drama is a new mascara they sent to me, which is really cool. It has a really cool wand, so I'm excited to play around with that. Very, very exciting new stuff. The next stuff is a ton of eyeliners. How exciting is this? These are actually amazing. They literally blew my mind when I first got them. The names are all really cool, but I feel like I'm just going to go through like 3 swatches. Then I'm really quickly going to mention Redken sent me their Pillow Proof Blow Dry. I have yet to try these. This is the Express Primer. This is the 2-Day Extender, and then they also sent me their Diamond Oil. So I'll be using these and letting you guys know how I feel about them. Okay, now, the video is already long enough, so I'm not going to mention all this stuff I've had from e.l.f. So I want you guys to let me know if you want a one brand tutorial with these brand new products that I just purchased from e.l.f. Give this video a giant thumbs up and comment below and tell me that you want an e.l.f. one brand tutorial, and I'll do it for you guys. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah!